everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for being here, for showing up, for stopping on in and by. But don't say bye just yet, because before that, we're going to listen to Midnight Oil. We're going to listen to the track The Dead Heart off the album Diesel and Dust. We had listened to Beds Are Burning, which was really cool. And overwhelmingly, people had said, you guys had said directly to listen to this track. James Dignan, music, Kobayashi Maru, Harry Balzac, M. Neil Adams, Greg Gilmore, Rosenfield 10. Good to see you all. And the list just goes down and down and down and down. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for stopping on in. I hope that you guys enjoy listening to the music alongside me. So let's go ahead and give it a listen, and then we'll talk about it and discuss it after. Without further ado, The Dead Heart. Or, how would you say it in Spanish? Or French? Ooh, French. Le cœur mort. Alright? Le cœur mort? I think so. Le cœur. Because heart, cœur, corps. Le corps mort? I don't know. Let's go. That's awesome. What a very cool and catchy track that was. So what I'm liking a lot about Midnight Oil is they seem like a band that has... Tell you what, this is the closest band that, just in my mind, just as a frame of reference, that I can kind of compare them to. They sound like XTC, where they're kind of in that art pop, art rock realm. Like they have that formula, that rock pop formula, and yet they're doing something different with it that gives it that artistic feeling. The other instruments that are, interspersed within the music, you had cello, some horn there at the end. I want to say I heard like a xylophone, but I don't see anyone playing xylophone on the personnel list, so maybe it was just a keyboard at the very tippity-toppity white keys at the end of it. Who knows? Either way, I just really enjoy that sound. It's very catchy as well, but what they're saying is making it catchy with powerful lyrics and a good message behind it. It's just not like you're singing catchy melodies and it's like you don't even know what you're saying. It's nothing of importance. No, they're actually putting importance in what they're talking about. And one of you had mentioned, I want to say it's the lead vocalist, perhaps Peter Garrett, in the comments, because I read the comments pretty much every day. A bunch of you said in the comments that he actually went into government and went into office. So that's incredible to actually put yourself and put your... Oh God, I just forgot the phrase. Put your money where your mouth is, I guess, so to speak, right? Like, yeah, it's great that they're singing about it. It's really great that they're actually putting it out there. But for him to take that extra step, that further step, and actually go into office, go into government to, I would assume, help the indigenous people of Australia. Like, I think that that's incredibly powerful and actually shows a lot towards his character. And I would imagine by extension the band's character as well. This song, very catchy, very, very nicely played. I gotta talk about his voice again. His voice sounds like it should be in a punk band. Right? The way he's singing, I enjoy it. This is not to disparage what he's saying or how he's singing. I like it. But it's just so... It definitely is a unique approach within a genre or a sound that the band has, which is kind of laid back, smooth, still powerful. And then you have him... It's such a bad way. I don't mean to make fun of him. I enjoy the way he's singing, but it's like... Let me stop, because it sounds like I'm making fun of him, and that's not what I mean to do. Let's talk about the lyrics, though. We don't serve your country, we don't serve your king. Know your custom, don't speak your tongue. White man came, took everything. Well, kind of like what we were talking about before with Beds Are Burning, I would just go on a limb and say that this is probably taken from the viewpoint and perspective of the Aboriginal people, the indigenous people, and how, colonialism, imperialism, etc., wiping out their culture, attacking their people. You guys know you guys know what I'm talking about. We carry in our hearts the true country, and that cannot be stolen. We follow in the steps of our ancestry, and that cannot be broken. We don't need your protection, don't need your hand. Keep your promise on where we stand. We will listen, we'll understand. Mining companies, pastoral companies, uranium companies, collected companies, got more right than people, got more say than people. So even these companies, these industries, these corporations have more power than the people, so to speak, that make up the corporations, or so to speak, even more power than the people. 40,000 years can make a difference to the state of things. The dead heart, the dead heart, the dead heart. Interesting. The dead heart lives here. So it's basically saying that from the perspective of the indigenous people, like their heart is strong, but just due to the time and the, like I said, the colonialism, imperialism, like it's killed their heart. It's killed them. It's taken their soul, so to speak. And even though there is still obviously a fight to reclaim that, it was, the damage is done in a sense, you know. At least that's what I'm kind of getting from it. That's what I'm kind of getting from the lyrics here. And just looking on Wikipedia, there it is. The song deals with the mistreatment of the Indigenous Australians and the non-recognition of Indigenous cultures in Australia, and was part of efforts to raise awareness of Australia's stolen generations, the forcible removal of Australian Aboriginal children from their families between 1909 and the 1970s. That lasted a long time, huh? Midnight Oil recorded the Dead Heart for the handing back ceremony of Uluru to its traditional Aboriginal owners. That's really cool. See, like, that's what I mean. Like, they're very involved in everything that's going on. They're very... I'm losing words today. They're very active. Their activism is not only in their music, but they're actually putting their money where their mouth is. Like, I almost forgot the saying again. The band was then invited to tour through some of the most remote communities in the Australian outback with the Aboriginal group, the Warumpi Band, a tour that was known as the Blackfella Whitefella Tour. That is so cool. That earns a lot of respect. I think that's incredible. That not only did they do that out of their own activism, but how the respect was, in a sense, returned back to them, and they were invited to tour through some of those communities. That's amazing. That's incredibly beautiful, and really what an honor for the band, and that's incredible. That's really good. Hey, I would love to, by the way, did I say thank you for the suggestion? I don't even know if I said thank you. So all of you who had suggested this track, the band, everything, thank you for this suggestion. Thank you for the recommendation. Of course, you're more than welcome to follow me on Twitter. You can support myself and the channel on Patreon before you leave if you don't mind it. And if you haven't already, which I would imagine you probably did because, you know, you like me probably, I'm hoping. But you can like the video. It helps a great deal. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you made it this far, I mean, come on. You might as well. You're going to come back. I know you. You know me. We got a thing going on. But my name ain't Mrs. Jones. Hey, I will talk to you all later. Thank you again. Have a great night. Bye.